Hello bookish friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi, and today we are starting the 4th installment in my Harry Potter reading vlog series. If you have followed me for a while now, you would know that I am in the process of reading Harry Potter. Today we are starting book 4, which is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I could not be more excited. I feel like Harry Potter screams fall because it's just like so cozy, and it's like the whole going back to school time where Harry goes back to Hogwarts for another year of chaos. I don't know, it just screams fall to me, and I've been putting this off for a while now because she's thick and almost 800 pages. I think it's like 735 pages, which intimidates me, but we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it in style with our Pair Eyewear glasses, which brings me to today's video sponsor, which is Pair Eyewear. If you haven't heard me talk about Pair Eyewear before, then you probably haven't been subscribed to my channel for too long, because I absolutely love them and continue to work with them month to month. The reason they are sponsoring this specific video is because I'm currently wearing the Murphy style in the tortoise shell, but guess what? Harry Potter mode activated. So corny, I know, I'm so sorry, but I love Pair Eyewear, and I'm so sorry for the glare in my glasses, but this is like the best filming location right now. I love Pair Eyewear because they have a fantastic Harry Potter collection. I also have the Kirby style, which I have a couple different Harry Potter glass styles for that as well, but the Murphy is my current obsession. Like, look at how cute these are. The little Gryffindor plaid with the little Gryffindor logo right up here, which you can barely see because of the glare. I love Pair Eyewear. I love how easy it is to buy affordable glasses that you can literally just interchange so quickly. The other top frame I have for these is my sun tops. Like, look at how easy I just went from blue light glasses to sunglasses. And then when I'm in Harry Potter mode, I just put these on and I'm good to read. Pair Eyewear is just super affordable. I love the whole idea of picking a base frame and choosing as many top frames as you want. I love their Pair for a Pair program, where if you buy a pair of base frames, they donate a pair to somebody in need. And yeah, I also love their website. It's so easy to use, it's so user friendly, and they have so many different collections. Like, they have hundreds of options of top frames, and I do highly recommend using their try-on feature, where you can kind of like turn your camera on and you can see what the glasses will look like on you. That's what I did for the Murphy, because I was kind of like, are those too big for my face? Did the try-on, and I was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed, and now these are my current obsession. If you want to get your own pair of Pair Eyewear glasses, you will just go to the paireyewear.com website. Obviously this brings you right to the front page. It shows you exactly how you can pick your custom pair of glasses. It shows all of the collections that they have with so many different amazing companies. It shows you just some of their newer collections, and then if you scroll up to the top, you can shop women's, men's, or kids. So let's do this from start to finish. The style I am currently obsessing over is this Murphy style, and I have it in the tortoiseshell style. So then you'll go to build and purchase. You can choose whatever kind of lens you want. I personally do the non-prescription, but I should do the prescription for my next pair. And then I do add blue light filtering. Look at how many options they have, 497. They have so many different styles, you guys, like it's not even funny. From solid colors like these red ones, they have marble, they have all of these different types of sun top, sparkly ones. There's literally so many for every kind of style, and no matter what your style is, you will find so many top frames that you love. I love this one right here. And then once you choose however many top frames you want, you just go to add to cart, and that is it. And then you will just check out. So thank you so much again to Pair Eyewear for sponsoring this video and continuing to support my channel. I got the Harry Potter reading glasses on, so let's get right back into this Harry Potter reading vlog. Okay, so obviously we're reading Goblet of Fire in this one. This is the one where Harry goes through like the whole game situation, and then there's like the dance, but I'll read you the synopsis because I don't think I've ever actually read the synopsis of this book, so let's do it. Harry Potter is midway through both his training as a wizard and his coming of age. Harry wants to get away from the pernicious Dursleys and go to the Quidditch World Cup with Hermione, Ron, and the Weasleys. He wants to dream about Cho Chang, his crush, and maybe do more than dream. He wants to find out about the mysterious events that's supposed to take place at Hogwarts this year, an event involving 2 other rival schools of magic, and a competition that hasn't happened for hundreds of years. He wants to be a normal 14-year-old wizard, but unfortunately for Harry, he's not normal, even by wizarding standards. In his case, different can be deadly. I'm so excited for this, like you guys have no idea. I have obviously watched this movie maybe twice at this point, but when there's like Harry Potter movie marathons on, the first 3 movies are always on like during the day primetime, and then like Goblet of Fire and later are always on like overnight, so I haven't watched this movie nearly as much as I've watched the first three. So this is one that I'm definitely not as familiar with, and I can't wait to experience this in the book for the first time. I have actually already started this. I'm on page 50, which is chapter 5. So far, I'm just like so happy to be back in this world. Like being in Harry Potter's mind is just like the best place to be. So far, it opens with Frank from the Riddle house kind of sneaking up on Voldemort and Wormtail in the abandoned house, the abandoned Riddle house. Is that what it is? Yes, Riddle house. And kind of like hearing how they want to kill Harry Potter, blah, blah, blah. And then so far we have kind of seen Harry at the Dursleys and how miserable he is per usual. And then he gets a letter from Ron's mom saying that we want to take him to the Quidditch World Cup, which hasn't happened in years. And Harry gets to go. And the last thing I read was how Harry actually left through the fireplace from the Dursleys. And that's where I'm at. I'm not going to talk much longer. We're going to get right into this by initiating this video with a fall coffee. If you know, I'm not a big pumpkin spice person, but I did get the Chobani pumpkin spice creamer, and I feel like with all the cozy fall vibes this is giving, we should do a cozy fall drink. So we're gonna go make a coffee. I'm gonna get some work done for my full-time job first, but then we're gonna get into reading this. We might spend some time outside because it's like absolutely beautiful out and like perfect fall weather, even though it's very early fall here in upstate New York, but one can dream. We're gonna get to reading. I would love to read at least 100 pages of this, if not more today. That's like the plan, but who knows what's actually gonna happen. So let's get right into this 4th installment of our Harry Potter reading blog series. Oh my. That's what I get for trying to do it one-handed. This is the pumpkin spice creamer I was talking about. Checking in. It is Friday morning. I am getting ready for work. I am breaking out so bad. I don't even know if you can tell. Sorry if the lighting's all janky, but getting ready for work right now, and I wanted to pop on quickly and give you a reading update for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I am now on page 130. I read 80 pages yesterday. I was hoping to do more, but I didn't. That's fine, but I am loving this. I was telling Chris last night because he was like, are you liking it? I think I'm liking it better than the other books just because there's no like introductions to all the characters anymore. Like even in the third one, I feel like we were kind of learning new characters and Harry was reminding us like who's who. And I feel like in this one, it's kind of just like, all right, you know who everybody is. Like, let's get right into it. Like there's no build up or anything. I love it. Like Ron is my favorite character ever because he's so freaking funny without trying to be funny. From the time I watched the movies for the first time, I have been saying that Ron's my favorite because he's just hilarious. I'm also liking that we're seeing more from like the Weasleys because they're my favorite family. I just read the part where the like campground that they're staying at for the Quidditch World Cup is like being attacked by whatever the frick it's being attacked by. I remember the movie slightly. The movies get so long and like when you watch them all in a row, they all kind of like mesh together. So I remember them being at a campground and like watching the Quidditch World Cup, but I like don't really remember who was attacking them and why. So reading about it is fun because it's like jogging my memory, but really enjoying it, obviously. Hoping to get a lot read this weekend. We finally have no plans for one. We're done with weddings for the year, and I told Chris that on Saturday we are doing a major cleaning spree of our house and doing like a deep clean because we haven't done that in such a long time. I mean, obviously we've kept up with it, but we haven't like done a deep clean in quite some time. So we're doing that, and then other than that, we are chillaxing. I'm still like not feeling the greatest. I'm still really congested and have a little bit of a cough, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to start a new diet kind of for the next 30 days. So if you've been following my channel for a while, I'll just give you this update here because we're here and why not. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I've been going through some like health issues and going through a lot of blood work MRIs, x-rays, all that. I had my, like, not my final appointment, but after all the blood work my doctor needed for a second time, I had my appointment for that yesterday. And basically what I have is psoriatic arthritis from, like, psoriasis, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I have psoriasis. Well, I guess it kind of does. But my dad has psoriasis, so I fit right in the mold of psoriatic arthritis, and psoriatic arthritis is, I'm gonna totally butcher how this is explained, but basically means unilateral. So like that's why my one knee hurts and not the other one, because it makes one side of your body hurt and not the other. My doctor doesn't want to put me on meds right away, which I absolutely love. She's like, let's figure this out with diet and like a lifestyle thing. So I now have to eat for the next 30 days. I have to be really strict about it just to see like what happens. So that basically means I can have no processed sugar. I'm gonna say no or low processed sugar, low carb, low dairy, low gluten. We're gonna go with low, not no. For the next 30 days, I just have to see how my body reacts, because obviously processed sugars, glutens, carbs all cause inflammation in joints. And for somebody like me who has markers for psoriatic arthritis, it makes it even worse than a normal human being who has nothing. So my doctor's like, let's try that and see for the next 30 days, eat as clean as you possibly can. If you want something, make it, don't buy it. Or don't, like if you want bread, make your bread, don't buy your bread. My camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna finish this up. So gotta do that for the next 30 days. So Chris and I need to do some grocery shopping today. And also happy Selling Sunset Day to everybody who celebrates. I will definitely be watching, and I'll probably finish the season in one day because that's what I always do, but probably gonna watch Selling Sunset on my drive today. And yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready for work. This camera's gonna die, so I'll charge it while I'm gone, and I'll be back later for a update on Harry Potter. I'm getting off topic and talking about other things, and I won't do that going forward. We'll only talk about Harry Potter, but just wanted to update you guys. So see you later. I am back from work and done with work for the day, besides like the random phone calls I'll be getting. Obviously, I have not read any more of this because I was driving all day and watching Selling Sunset. Such a good season. That's all I'll say about it, because I know we're supposed to be focusing on Harry Potter in this video. So I was actually in Poughkeepsie today, and they have one of my favorite Barnes & Nobles ever. So I stopped in because I wanted to get a couple of like anti-inflammatory diet cookbooks to just kind of see what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing for that. And obviously I had to check out the Harry Potter section, because in these videos, I love to include some extracurricular activity that is Harry Potter themed. In my last one, I built a Lego set, which was so much fun. And I didn't want to do another Lego set this time because that was a lot of work and I didn't feel like doing it. But I found this little thing, which is a mini collectible plush. It's like a little mini branch thing, but it's a surprise on what you get. So let's see what we got. This is the series 2. Honestly, I have no idea what they mean by plush. I'm assuming like a little like mini, that was bad. Like a mini stuffed something or other. I've never seen these before. I've gotten one, oh, I do have the little Miniverse make your own potion thing from the Miniverse, but this was completely different. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's actually bigger than I thought. If it's Dobby, I'm gonna be so happy. Dobby's my favorite Harry Potter character. Is it Hedwig? Oh, it's little Hedwig, look at him. Actually, Hedwig is a girl, so sorry. Oh, I was like, her mouth is a little janky. It's a freaking letter in her mouth. How cute is that? Oh, I thought it like squeaked or something. How cute is little Hedwig? That was fun. That was a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be, but that's fine. Like I said, I'm just home from work. I'm done for the day. So I'm gonna go sit outside and get some reading done. As I told you earlier, I'm on page 130. I would like to get at least 100 pages read today. It's Friday, so I can stay up a little later because I don't have to worry about waking up early tomorrow. If I'm being honest, I would love to get to page 250, which would be 120 pages. But that sounds like a good number, so we're gonna shoot for 250 pages. And yeah, so I'm gonna go sit outside, breathe in the beautifulness that is the upstate New York weather right now, and get some reading done. And I'll check in. I'm not gonna do like a lot of check-ins because I don't want this video to be ridiculously long like most of my vlogs are. I will check in when I have a significant reading update. Louie. It is morning at about 11:30. I've been sitting outside doing some reading of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I'm on page 209, chapter 14. Still really loving this. They're now at Hogwarts. They just started school. They're going through their schedule. They met Mad-Eyed Moody, who is the guy with like the weird eye. Draco's being Draco. Hermione's being Hermione, and all that good stuff. I don't really have much of like a plot update, just because like obviously it's not slow in a boring way, but it's slow in a very detailed way of like going through everything that these kids are going through in their first couple days of classes and how they're feeling, blah blah blah. So I'm loving this. Like, I'm absolutely loving this. I think this is probably going to be my favorite book so far, just because I don't know, I feel like I'm experiencing the story for the first time, whereas the other ones I kind of knew what was happening, but this one I'm not like 100% sure of everything that happens in this book or the movie, so I feel like I'm just like squealing excited over it. So it's Saturday. I didn't get much reading done last night just because it's really windy. Sorry if you can't hear me over the wind or I'm speaking too loud. Yesterday I didn't get that much reading done because Chris and I went grocery shopping and got so much stuff to help with this anti-inflammatory diet, and we made dinner last night, watched the football game, and I was KO'd by 10 p.m. I was so tired. I slept for 12 hours, which feels great. I'm feeling revived today, but we do have to do a lot of cleaning today. Sorry, Louie's like looking up in the trees at something. We had to do a lot of cleaning today, which is pretty much the only thing on our list of to-dos today is to just clean. And then after that, I'm pretty much free to read for the rest of the day. I'm hoping I can get, I don't know, I'm gonna stop putting how many pages I want to read in a day and just read for fun and not put pressure on myself. So that's the plan for today. I have my coffee. I'm gonna go inside, make myself some breakfast right now. Well, technically lunch. And then we will continue on with our day, and I'll update you either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Hi friends, it has been a couple days since you've seen me. It was just a crazy busy weekend, and Chris has been working from home for the last couple days because he's been sick. So it's thrown off my like routine of filming, because I really don't like filming and talking to a camera when he's in the same house as me, because it's just weird. He is still working from home today, but he's actually on a meeting right now, so I was like, oh sick, I can jump on quick and do a reading update for Goblet of Fire. It is Wednesday now of the next week. I am now on page 415, chapter 23. They are just arriving at the Yule Ball, and I am loving this book. I feel like there's definitely, and I guess I'm probably not the best person for this because I don't fully remember the movie. The things that I do remember are a little bit different in the movie than they are in the book. So when we watch the movie after I finish this, that will be the tell-all, because now obviously I know what happens in the book. So then when I watch the movie, I can be like, oh, that was different, or oh, that was the same. But I am loving this book. I'm hoping to finish it in the next 3 days. I'm gonna kind of do like I guess it's considered setting a goal for myself of reading 100 pages per day the next however many days it takes me to finish this. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm loving this. And I think Chris and I were talking about it. I think it's because I don't remember this movie that much that I'm like watching and reading this happen all for the first time. Whereas like the first 3 books, I knew exactly what happened in the movie, so I wasn't like reading it for the first time, whereas this one I kind of am. Loving it, gonna keep reading. So my goal was to read to page 434 last night, because that would get me to have only 300 pages left. We're gonna try to get to 534 today. That's gonna be our goal. And working from home, so it definitely should be feasible in between doing stuff for my full-time job, and we're gonna hope we can do it. So I'm gonna go make myself my morning coffee, get some work done for my full-time job, and then we will get to reading, and I'll be back a little bit later. Okay, so I used a Chamberlain Coffee cold brew bag, and I think I put it in too much water. So I need to make an espresso pod, because that coffee is not strong enough for your girl. So I'm gonna make a coconut espresso pod, put it in there, and probably add a little bit more cream, and then we'll be good to go. friends, it is now Friday. I don't remember the last time I updated you, honestly. I feel like I keep doing this, but a reading update. I'm on page 544, chapter 28. I don't remember the last time I updated you, but still really loving this. Harry won. Well, he didn't win, but they went through the second game of the Triwizard Tournament. Hold on, let me prop you up. Let me see where I'm at. So they're basically just waiting for the third and final game of the tournament to happen. I'm still loving this. And I actually turned on the TV today, and there's a Harry Potter marathon on, which I'm not going to watch the movie when it's on. Currently it's Azkaban that's on, which means Goblet of Fire is next, but I'm not going to watch it because I want to watch it tomorrow night after I finish. I have less than 200 pages left, so between today and tomorrow I should be able to finish it. So we're gonna keep chugging along, and I'll be back when I have a significant reading update. Hi friends, checking in not too much longer. I actually went out and did some shopping and got some really cute things. One of those being this adorable Hogwarts mug from Ray Dunn. Got it at Marshall's, and it just has all the house logos on it with a black handle. Thought it was so cute. They did have just a Gryffindor one, but I would like this one better. Also, let me flip it around here. Goblet of Fire is now playing. I think I'm gonna let it continue. It only like just started, so I think I'm gonna keep reading as it's playing in the background, and then we'll like rewatch it tomorrow and go on. But I'm gonna sit down and do some reading, and then after dinner, maybe a little bit later, we will have a cup of tea, because I do have some Harry Potter tea too. I think I'm probably not going to pay too much attention to Goblet of Fire and TV right now, and then just let the rest of the movies play, because we're obviously going to read the next couple books after, but I like having it in the background because it's so cozy. So we're going to get some reading done, have Harry Potter playing on in the background, and use our new Harry Potter mug. The vibes are vibing. Hi friends, it is Saturday. It's the next day from when I updated you yesterday, about 8:30 a.m. and I have such great news. I was a reading demon last night and actually finished this book. I read like 196 pages or something like that because it got so good. And obviously I knew how this ended. I think because I haven't watched movies 4 and up as much as I've watched the first 3, I was kind of like, all right, what exactly happens? And I knew the whole thing at the end with Voldemort happens, but I don't remember the story of how he came back into his body. If that was just blurred the entire time, I'm so sorry. I still can't figure out the freaking focus on this camera unless I'm like this close to it, so we'll stay close. But like I said, I knew the whole thing with Voldemort happened at the end. Oh, sorry, let me put my glasses on. My eyes are really puffy today, I don't know why. Probably because I did so much reading yesterday. Anyways, like I was saying, again, I knew the whole thing with Voldemort happened at the end. I guess I just didn't realize that he like tells the story of how he came back. I shouldn't say I didn't realize, I should say I didn't remember that happened. So I really enjoyed this. I gave this an immediate 5 stars. This was probably my favorite book so far out of the ones I've read, which are obviously Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Prisoner of Azkaban. This was definitely my favorite so far, just because like I like that now the characters are so established that we don't have to like explain the relationships between them, you know, and you kind of just like get right back into the shenanigans of Harry, Ron, and Hermione and all the side characters. I liked how in this one Ron's other brothers played a bigger part in the story instead of just like being there. Like the twins They had me dying this entire book. Ron had me dying this entire book. I loved it. And I don't know. This was such a good book. And then you obviously saw that we immediately started watching the movie. We got like an hour and 20 minutes into it. And obviously I'm going to finish it today. But so far my initial thoughts, and we'll talk details when I actually finish the movie here in a little bit. The beginning was so different, and I get it. Like, this is a chunky book. They can't put everything into the movie. The thing that was the most different in the movie thus far was the beginning. When Harry has this dream and his scar hurts and he wakes up, he was at the Dursleys in the book and like kind of was dealing with the Dursleys for a little bit before he went to Ron's house. And in this, when he wakes up, he's already at Ron's house, and then they immediately just go to the Quidditch World Cup. So like little details were left out, but they're not major to the story, and I get why they have to cut them out of the movie, because you can't have a friggin' 4-hour movie, which is probably what this would be if they included everything. Other little differences that I noticed is that when they go to the Quidditch World Cup, one, you don't even see the Quidditch World Cup happen. Obviously in the book it's described in detail, and then they're not sitting in the ministry box with all the bigwigs in Mr. Crouch's house elf, Winky, which I was really looking forward to that part because I want to see what Winky looks like, but they didn't include that, and I feel like that's kind of like a major plot point at the end of the book when the whole plot twist is revealed, so that kind of like threw me off a little bit. And then during the Quidditch World Cup, when like the riot from the Death Eaters happens, Harry gets separated from Ron and Hermione, and in the book that's not how it happens at all. But again, I know they have to cut things out and cut things short, so the movie's not hours and hours and hours long. So that's where I'm at right now. I freaking love this book. Like, this is probably my favorite book so far. I still think Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite movie. Seeing the differences from the book to the movie for Goblet of Fire is kind of like throw me off a little, whereas I feel like the first 3 movies were pretty spot on. I will be back with a final update, and we will close out this vlog when I finally finish the movie, and then we will be ready to start our next Harry Potter reading vlog. Okay, hi friends, here to close out this Harry Potter reading vlog. I finished the movie, and the end of the movie was definitely a lot different than the book. I feel like a lot of things were cut out, which, again, I keep saying I understand, because they can't have a 4-hour movie. I mean, you could, but like people would probably bitch and complain about that too. The only thing that makes me officially be able to say that I like the book better than the movie is that Dobby and the house elves are not in the movie at all. In the book, Dobby's like a big part of it. Winky is also a big part of it. So I don't know. This one, the first 3 rounds, I definitely like the movies better, but this time I like the book better. So that's that. I really enjoyed this. I think I'm gonna read my next Harry Potter book next month, and we'll go from there. So that is this video. I'm closing out this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again to Eyewear for sponsoring this video and continuing to support my channel. If you want to be glass twins with me and we can wear Harry Potter lenses together, make sure you check them out using the link in my description box, or you can shop their website and use the discount code Lexi'sReading15 for 15% off your first order. Let me know if you've read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and if you like the book or the movie better. And yeah, that's where I leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.